sometime soon. Maybe a couple of us is probably gonna go out to Dalton and actually do some street interviews and stuff like that. See what the townspeople themselves think about their mayor. Trying to find out that you'd be surprised, or you might be surprised about some of the people, some people that actually live there. Tiffany Henyard, with all this good. With all this publicity, man, she know how to advertise herself apparently, and there's people out there that do fuck with her. They call her super mayor, ironically enough. So I would like that. I want to see I want to see why.
You gonna get us put in the black van with the black bag over our head?
Man, and I'm working Dalton, boy.
There could be a bunch of them.
They gonna find him. They gonna.
Sometimes, like me and my friend were talking about this earlier. You know how when you're a kid, something is new and it's exciting, like because you, like for example, you may try to prank an adult, and as a kid you don't realize like this adult already knows what I'm doing and all that. It's exciting to you because you don't know anything yet. You like, so I feel like when you get something and it's the first time, sometimes you still have that excitement. Okay. And maybe she is coming into this type of money for the first time and it's like, damn, I could do this. I could, people start.
Shit crazy.
So like when you're used to the money, you kind of smart about it. And like.
When you come from nothing and see what you can manipulate, you be, I can get away with this?
Yeah, and I mean, some people are smart and they go and they say, hey, I never had this before. I don't want to fuck it off being silly. But then some people are just like, I don't know what to do. I can't. It's burning a hole in my pocket. And it's like, but then if you've been a trustee for years, I guess.
I mean, they should know. We are going to cover yet another situation with Dalton's very own Tiffany Henyard. Anybody here familiar with Tiffany Henyard at all?
Oh, yeah.
So Dalton's mayor.
Nope, I haven't heard about it.
Dalton's Mayor Nina Brown.
Yeah, tell us about Nina Brown, Jay Rashid.
Oh, man.
Please do.
She over there splurging all the tax folks' money on them Vegas trips. And
has y'all? She like, has your tax money ever been swallowed?
Swallowed up.
Swallowing your tax money.
It's horrible because, like, man, bro, in the immediate area of the Dalton Park district, like the area is so deplorable. Like houses, it's damn near row houses. They need renovations. The streets need repaving. Dude ass talking about some damn sidewalks. Ain't no goddamn sidewalks been repaved. Straight clown behavior. It's damn near barely even safe, bro. Like people congregating out in the parking lots, drinking and smoking with their guns handy. It's kids around there, bro. It's not as safe. And then you got these police on Tiffany's payroll just doing their little drive by. They gonna check it out, but they ain't finna do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. Like Dalton is
it's the hood.
It's a renegade fucking suburb now. Like you damn near think they're gonna be on some Texas stuff and break off from the rest of you know what I'm saying? Illinois
just Dalton though.
just Dalton though. Like honestly, Tiffany
Dalton versus the world.
Tiffany is literally the only one who's making the headlines that she is. Like every time, like I'm hearing people all over YouTube talking about her.
Oh yeah,
her.
Oh yeah,
not the mayor of Harvey, not the mayor of Chicago Heights, Calumet City, Markham. None of that. It's about Dalton because Tiffany is wilding with the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's just the thing that we had just made a video a couple weeks ago, or we did some coverage on a couple weeks ago. That old man, that man on that side that got in front of that large crowd,
that expressing his crazy ass outfit.
Yeah, with a nice outfit. Express his contempt for how Brandon Johnson in Chicago was dealing with the migrant crisis, and he said that Chicago. I would argue that he meant like the Chicagoland area, and as in its surrounding suburbs along with Chicago. Is the most corrupt townships, collection of cities and all that stuff in America. You know what I'm saying? It's like the most corrupt.
I believe it.
And
that's rough.
You look, Jay?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, because it's like, I know how, I can believe it, but it's like, can I really put that over like the city officials in New York and LA?
I was thinking about New York too, though, especially.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's plenty of
Yeah,
shit
I
going
mean,
around in those cities. Like, it's city representatives misusing funds every day. But it falls on Chicago. I mean, I hate that. Honestly, I hate it because I feel like Chicago, it's a lot of up and coming black politicians, like a lot of black people in office now. And now we're getting that badass rep.
Yes, sir.
It's fucked up.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
messed
Gotta blame it on somebody.
So let's check out this here video. Dalton's former top cop exposes Mayor Tiffany Henyard alleged misuse of police detail. This is coming from, I believe, Fox News. Yeah, Fox 32, Chicago. So let's check it out.
Shout out Fox 32.
We need those officers to be on the street fighting crime. And instead, we have several officers that are riding around protecting the mayor.
The former police chief in South Suburban Dalton is speaking out for the first time to just one station about Mayor Tiffany Henyard's controversial police security detail and how it impacted his ability to fight crime.
Last year, a Fox 32 investigation showed how that detail is taking officers off the street and costing taxpayers thousands of dollars in overtime. Dane Placco continues his investigation, exclusively talking to the former top cop who tried to put a stop to it.
The manpower was just very stressed and critical to the point of almost breaking.
Former Dalton Police Chief Robert Collins spoke to us from Florida, where he's taken a new job after being fired by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard late last year.
That's crazy.
But Collins says he remains frustrated by what he experienced leading an undermanned, overworked police department, while Mayor Henyard demanded a large personal security.
But just quick, what do y'all think about Tiffany just pretty much taking the city streets with like this entourage of police enforcement, that whom she is actually paying extra money to perform extra hours of service that's coming out of the taxpayers' dollars.
You said she's taking
They getting paid overtime for this.
Publicity.
I think that like he said, as far as it being a bunch of upcoming mayors, I feel like a lot of them are probably doing corrupt things, but I feel like she's the one who got caught.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like she's trying to, like he said, she's trying to kind of put on that show. But also, I feel like if you're actively doing more than average, it might be a good thing.
Wait, if you're actively doing more than average, it is a good thing?
No, I'm saying as far as like, you saying that she's hitting the streets with task force?
Yeah, that like what you see right here. Yeah, okay. Like I said,
what would you say?
I think it's hilarious, bro. Like, she walking through there like she's the president or something. Like, I would just hope that somebody would scrape her if they seen her walking in the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but no, like, she
bullshitting. Basically.
She really is. Like, and it's sickening, bro. Like, she's using people. Like, the cost of living is already high as it is. These motherfucking property taxes is high as hell out there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Paying wasting the tax people's dollars just to put on the show.
Just to put on the show, like she's really.
Out of something, yeah, that ain't.
And every time she come out, her hair so laid. She got some fresh jewelry. She fresh as hell.
Offer your money.
I need to see a picture of her.
Looking like a bag of money.
She sound like she might look good or something.
Shit, I mean, shit. I'm not gonna lie. She's not an ugly person. It's just her spirit is ugly as all shit. Like, for real, but I mean, it's disgusting to see how it's disgusting to see what the taxpayers' money getting used in, and she just walking around just shaking hands like you're not a good person. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not a good person.
You can't
like,
say
chill,
bro. She identifies as a good person.
Hey,
she identifies.
Fuck out of here.
I'm being honest. That's politics. That's damn near the job.
It is. It is. You gotta have a smiling face.
Y'all, he true.
Yeah, just go
absolutely.
Yeah, we ain't gotta shake hands.
You gotta be good. I'm saying
shaking hands and kissing babies.
That's the beauty of it. You just identify as.
Yeah, for real. Come on now. But yeah, I gotta agree with y'all saying. Let's get it. Let's see what was going on here.
You know, wrong is wrong, and there's a time to hold people responsible and accountable for their actions.
Last year, a Fox 32 investigation followed Henyard's detail as Dalton police officers drove her from morning till night, often to her second taxpayer-funded job as Thornton Township supervisor.
I say what?
He says right by this club we used to go to.
Yeah, they was going right down Chicago. Well, they turned off Lincoln Avenue on the Chicago Road. That's where Secrets and Mr. Ricky's and stuff. Popular spots, man. It was popping back in 2008.
All right.
In South Howland, through an open records request.
Oh, you see? Did you get a? How did you see that? Did you miss that?
Oh, go back.
This that presidential behavior right here, boy.
You don't see? Yeah, I see
I
that.
feel like she's finna do like this. Right?
I'm waiting for the red carpet.
No, she just gave a little quick.
Look at this. He got the gat about a hand, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, boo."
Through an open records
Hi.
Hey, maybe she's trying to reach higher levels in the politics or something. Maybe she's trying to, you know how like celebrities, they like try to do more,
Be greater than what they are.
Yeah, maybe she's doing more content now.
She trying to
Is
do
this for her or this
She
for the
does do
town?
a lot of content, like even on
She
TikTok
trying
and
to
Instagram and all that. She's always on Instagram. She's always on TikTok
I bet
doing
she is.
dances and doing
Trying to
challenges.
become a household name like Lori Lightfoot.
Well, what about Lori Lightfoot?
I said she's trying to become a household name like Lori.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, at least with Lori Lightfoot, she went out here acting her ass and trying to go out her way to get in. But you know, I guess Lori Lightfoot knew that this is Chicago. You know, the spotlight was gonna be on her regardless. Now Tiffany Henyard, she's doing things like spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars on billboards that's promoting.
She got that big ass billboard on 94.
On night what did it get on, like the family pantry and all that stuff?
Was it a family pantry? I just remember it was just a big ass billboard of her with that big ass cheese face, cheese smiling shit. Just Tiffany Henyard,
fucking with her.
Village of Dalton mayor.
How much does it cost to do a billboard?
It don't cost that much.
It don't cost much at all.
records request by Fox 32 found Thornton Township spent more than $10,000 for the vinyl signs themselves and $12,000 for 1 month's rental of the billboards. But that was several months ago, and 3 of the 4 billboards are still up.
I know somebody. I remember I seen something on Google, and they had some for like $79 or something crazy like that. Not like for a small one, but I think you can get a big one for like $300. Okay.
And you said they put $100,000 into a billboard. Something that you see right off the express
billboards.
And I've seen people put.
So y'all could have just put that somewhere where it was actually useful. Like
They could have put that shit right into the hood where they need to be fixing the streets and the sidewalks.
Yeah, for real.
potholes.
You know what I'm saying? For real, G. It's a nasty ass pothole right there on 148th and Irving.
He said 300,000.
I said no. I mean, from what I've seen, it was like she spent $100,000 on that type of advertising. I mean, and the thing is, these are family pantries. Like this is like I think somebody that needs a pantry or need access to a pantry would know how to access, would know where to find. Well, I mean, would know where to look to find that pantry. I don't think you need a billboard to say to expose or bring a what am I trying to say here? I don't think you need a billboard to like notify everybody that hey, there's a family pantry on such and such street. You know what I'm saying?
I can go outside right now and go buy a liquor store and find a homeless person real quick. A billboard was not necessary.
Yeah, homeless person. Oh yeah, it's right.
There's a pantry right down there. Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
that's it.
Easy as that. But
I think it sounded like to me some of the money was pocketed.
It has to be.
And I think that's what. Don't get me wrong. I think it's wrong. I do. You know what I'm saying? But I also think that's kind of what a lot of people in the government do.
She ain't the only one.
And I feel like it. And then me personally, it may sound a certain way, but I feel like, hey, they've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
but given the position,
and the thing is, I do want to like talk about more of these politicians and these mayors that's doing fuck shit for the people and all that. Is that she's the most popular one right now, so I'm trying to wrap the way.
I got one for you. Given the position, would you do the same thing? Like if you see all this extra money just laying around, would you do the same thing?
Not the
human nature's a motherfucker.
So is this the taxpayers' dollars just laying around and I'm just taking it and you just saying like it's fine? Like I'm the type of person, if it was like that, don't get me wrong, I damn near would, but I damn near make sure everybody benefit out of it, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm buying stuff for the city too, and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just going.
Okay, so you feel as long as you are doing good by the community and whatever, it's okay to give yourself a
kickback.
Yeah, but also I'm talking from the aspect of a regular nigga who ain't never did no politics.
Right.
It's a PPP loan type.
Ah, those guys. Yeah. But a lot of that money was used to just get live though at the same time though, right?
Yeah, but I feel like that's what a lot of loans and grants and stuff that goes through the government or just period is. I feel like a lot of people it's initially for this thing, but I feel like it's very rare that you use all the money that you're given for this one thing. How many people got school loans and lived off them and didn't just buy books? How many people got whatever loans? You know what I mean? It's like you need the stuff to kind of live too. So
yeah,
but when you take advantage of it too much, now if you overspend, like I don't want to see her pulling up in no Rolls Royces and.
Oh no!
Like,
don't see anybody pull it off.
Like, hey,
leftover money, or is this during?
And everybody walking up with pails talking about.
Please, ma'am, may I have some more?
Yeah, come on now. Clearly, she ain't need to buy no $90,000. She did not need at least a $90,000 check for $150,000.
$90,000, my ass, shit. You could have a good time with $100 or less.
Great time with $100.
Shit, fantastic time.
$500 in Vegas will take you far.
I go to Diligence and not even spend $20. Shit.
She spent way more than $500 in Vegas. She spent way more of the $500 of taxpayers' money in Vegas when she
spent
went
a lot in Vegas. So
it was bad. Bro.
She blew a bag, boy.
Okay, that it is Vegas, but yeah, you can't go out there with the taxpayers' dollars.
You know what I'm saying?
Spend the taxpayers' money in Vegas.
Imagine that been a man, you spending it on. If that had been a dude, they would have thought he was spending it on whatever. Like, you buying prostitutes? You
know what I'm saying? He buying some.
You never know. But and I get it. She got the bread. She wanted to fuck it up one time. But
bro, I'm sorry. That's just some nigga shit, though. You know what I'm saying? That's not a political. That's not leadership. That's just us.
It's corrupt leadership. It ain't no different.
Huh?
It's corrupt leadership.
It's
corrupt. More so is being new to a situation. A lot of times.
Well, she's not new though because she's been you got to know this part. I'm sorry. I have to cut you off here. She was actually before she became a mayor. She didn't just wake up and she was actually a trustee for a prolonged period of time. And not only was she a trustee, she was a good trustee. She was a trustee that was holding the mayor accountable for his inability to be transparent, especially with the money. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I agree with that. I'm about to say when I say a new situation,
okay,
though not so much like
familiarity,
waking up. No, not so much waking up as the mayor now because she's familiar with politics. But I'm saying she probably has a new amount of money she's never had before.
Or a hidden agenda.
I'm serious, and I feel like sometimes like me and my friend were talking about this earlier. You know how when you're a kid, something is new and it's exciting, like because for example, you may try to prank an adult, and as a kid, you don't realize like this adult already knows what I'm doing and all that. It's exciting to you because you don't know anything yet. So I feel like when you get something and it's the first time, sometimes you still have that excitement, and maybe she is coming into this type of money for the first time and it's like, damn, I could do this. I could people start
shit crazy.
So like when you're used to the money, you kind of smart about it, and like
when you come from nothing and see what you can manipulate, you be, I can get away with this.
Yeah, and I mean some people are smart and they go and they say, hey, I never had this before. I don't want to fuck it off being silly. But then some people are just like, I don't know what to do. I can't. It's burning a hole in my pocket, and it's like. But then, if you've been a trustee for years, I guess.
I mean,
they should know. Yeah, she should know what comes with that stigma. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, but she's definitely. I can definitely see her. I can definitely understand the reality that she's unfamiliar to do with the money. You know?
Then there's this. I just want to say this one last thing. If you have been a trustee for years and years and years, and you know the system and all that, and then you doing something like this, that to me says that obviously there's a how can I say it?
Hidden agenda.
Not even an agenda. There's like it's open to do that. Like it's a thing that people are doing. Like if I've been a trustee for years and I've been watching the mayor and being a certain thing, then I become a mayor and I start spending this money. I'm imagining that when I was a trustee, because I've been in this for years, there's other politics who came to me and was like, you could just do this with the money, like, because they know the inside. So if I've known it for years and I'm doing it, then it probably is something else inside. It's not just me. You know what I mean?
So you said that this person was a trustee, so she's been watching the mayor and she was trying to get the previous mayor out? Or she was like against what that mayor was
trying
doing?
to get him out is that's kind of I don't have enough information to make that judgment, but I'm just saying that she was holding him accountable for when he was doing dumb things.
And then she started doing dumb things, which a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I think like I said, to me it just sounds like something inside. Like I feel like for example, a lot of jobs you may hear about the person who got caught. You may go to a job and like, oh damn, they was doing this, they was smoking at the job. But on the inside, it's a lot of people who are cool with it, and they like, yeah, we all smoking, we know we keep it. So I feel like it's stuff like that. It may be a lot of people on the inside who are skimming off the top, and they show her how to do it.
Yeah, showed her how to do it. That could be a thing too. I know she has a lot of allies amongst her cohorts and those at those town hall ships though.
But it must be working because she sure ain't out off yet.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I feel like she got people showing her.
Yeah, so
but I could be wrong.
Let's see what else we got here.
West, we found the officers assigned to Henyard racking up hundreds of hours of overtime, costing taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars.
But at some point, there would be 2 officers or 3 officers, and depending on if there was some type of event, it would be more officers.
That's for a town of a little more than 20,000 people that's struggling economically and usually only has a few officers on duty per shift. Collins says Henyard's security detail was warranted when it started in 2021 after a police-involved shooting sparked protests and threats.
And at some point, the protests stopped. However, the detail continued.
And it grew in size and scope. Collins says Henyard frequently uses the officers as her personal valets.
Officers would be sent out to run errands, to do pickups.
And the detail racked up thousands of dollars in travel expenses, accompanying Henyard on her many trips out of town.
Why do you need a security detail while you're out of town? Who's on the other end of that flight that's going to do harm?
Collins says he became increasingly frustrated because the mayor's detail tied his hands when it came to fighting crime. Just last week, a mass shooting on Sibley Boulevard left 4 people injured. Collins believes the bad guys know there aren't enough cops on Dalton streets.
That's right there.
Dalton has its challenges with gangs, guns, and drugs. And if those officers aren't there, the visibility isn't there. And if the visibility isn't there, then criminals have free reign.
When we tried to ask Mayor Henyard about her use of the detail last year, we were stopped by Village Administrator Keith Freeman.
Mayor, mind if I ask you a couple questions about your security detail?
Absolutely not.
Get back. You don't know you like that.
Collins says he got the same really cold shoulder when he tried to tell Freeman about the problems the mayor's detail was creating.
And it more or less was, these are the orders. This is what you have to do.
Last week, Collins filed a civil lawsuit against the Village of Dalton for wrongful termination, saying he was fired by the mayor without cause and without board approval because his wife is friends with some of the mayor's perceived political enemies.
Damn. Contention is that it is illegal.
That's what.
Did he do anything wrong?
No. Chief Collins, any position that he's ever been in is a policeman's policeman. He held the rank of chief, but he's a patrolman at heart.
But it is frustrating to see the officers use like that. I'm sure the officers are frustrated too, but they following orders.
In Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right. Yeah, man. So, folks, man, it's a good time to be a police officer in Dalton if you can. If you can dodge the gang violence and stay on the mayor's good side, apparently.
Oh yeah, man.
You can be Secret Service now. You can be a famous Dalton Secret Service agent.
I'm taking a trip with the mayor to Atlanta next month. Gonna be a good little bonus.
First class, no doubt.
See me at the Met Gala with the mayor.
Yeah, literally first class. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, like I said, it's good time to be a mayor for.
Good time to be a cop.
Yeah, good time to be a cop in Dalton. Shit, man. I don't know when this corruption is gonna stop. They clearly got people. They clearly getting rid of people. I don't know how many cops they hiring over there. They still talking about. I was watching the town hall meeting from last month, and it was this month. Yeah, for this month, and they talking about they understaffed. You know what I'm saying? He talking like the current police chief himself said. You know they don't want to. Nobody want to come to Dalton. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons not to come to Dalton, especially with it being on the news as often as it is. But I mean, the only thing that's gonna change this stuff is like us probably holding each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't know. I think sometime soon, maybe a couple of us is probably gonna go out to Dalton and actually do some street interviews and stuff like that. See what the townspeople themselves think about their mayor. Trying to find out that you might be surprised about some of the people, some people that actually live there. Tiffany Henyard, with all this publicity, man, she know how to advertise that stuff apparently. And there's people out there that do fuck with her. They call her super mayor, ironically enough. So I want to see why.
You gonna get us putting the black van with the black bag over our head.
Man, and I'm working Dalton, boy.
There'll be a bunch of them.
They gonna find him. You that nigga from fucking Black Chicago Delegation?
No, not.